Hello, welcome to Monday's edition of CNY Weathertainment. I'm Jeff Matthews. Eldridge not in place. Turned out sweet this time. Enjoy that if you don't like anything you see behind me. Hey, you can follow me. I don't recommend you follow me like in person, like where I'm looking over my shoulder all the time. But on Twitter, at CNY Jeff Matthews. 3 weather headlines. Back to the 80s. Not back to the future. Back to the 80s. As in the thermometer. This may be the warmest week of our summer this summer. And we've been rain-free for several days, and it looks like we're going to continue to be rain-free for the next 8 days. So if you're a gardener, you're going to need to water that garden. And the New York State Fair continues right on through Labor Day weekend. I've got a forecast for you for the fair itself, and that's on the forecast tab, and it'll be under forecasts. Average high is at 74 for this time of year. 84 today, 86 mañana, 87 on Wednesday, miércoles, and for Thursday and Friday, slightly cooler, but still well above average, and it continues into next Labor Day weekend. Let's talk weather here, generalities. Remnants of Erica have moved to the Florida coastline. It's dissipating fairly quickly, and it's not going to be able to move much further northwards. I'll show you why in a second, because the circulation around this high is dragging it out to sea, and the circulation around this high is forcing it from getting any further northwards. Let's look at the infrared imagery. It blossoms, it's racing northwards, but notice how out ahead of it, this piece is already broken off and moved out to sea. So that'll do likewise, taking that dog leg right turn. I got a dog leg in my swing when I play golf. That's going to hook out to sea because the high to the west is going to shunt it. Meanwhile, you notice the high is keeping things pretty clear over the Great Lakes states, and you can see why in the water vapor imagery. Very little water vapor in here. So that's going to shunt it out to sea and keep us on the high and dry side, and not for just a little while, but for a long while. So, for friends out towards Cape Cod and Martha's Vineyard, Papa Joe, going to stay a little cloudier today because of the remnants of Erica. Just the clouds. Same for my buddy Jeff and Brian in North Jersey, and for my very good friend Becky in Wellsville, of course, so named after Abe Wells, half-brother of Abe Lincoln. A little cloudier down there for Monday. It'll be brighter further north, like across the Mohawk Valley, because you're further away from the remnants of Erica. But everyone is going to see abundant sunshine for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You'll see it in a second. Here's the almanac. I forecasted a high both weekend days of 80 and 82. Turned out 81 and 80. Very close. Loving it. Dry in the rain gauge. 13 hours of daylight. Your forecast is next.
Why do you keep checking the time?
I'm waiting for Jeff Matthews to update CNY Weathertainment.
It'll be there. Why do you keep hitting that thing?
I'm waiting for the updated forecast.
You're gonna break that.
Seven-day forecast, mostly sunny for your Monday and warm. High of 84 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear. A little bit of haze, maybe a little fog post-midnight in the valley, and a low about 62. For your Tuesday, it's going to be a roasty, toasty Tuesday. High of 86. And the thermometer stays warm all week. Even if it cools off a bit on Thursday and Friday, it's still well above average, so that warming trend will stay with us all week long. Rain-free conditions, very bright days and clear nights, and highs in the 80s, lows in the lower 60s. How about that as we head into Labor Day weekend? That is your 7-day forecast. Have a great Monday.